Previously on the Dex Legacy. While the human population of planet SP-714 reels from the devastation caused by the Roan missile, Varian, Isra and Ren successfully ended the war in Dominar. They returned to Dex Island to an unexpected ceremonial welcome, where they were named commanders of the Dex military. However, their celebration came to a swift end when Dr. Devek reminded them that while their performance in Dominar was exceptional, his experiments and treatments would continue after a 1-week break. Listening to Episode 4 of The Dex Legacy, Fatal Flaws, starring Chris Gregory, Warren Graham, Annika Kordes, Lewie Watson, Kam Elliott, Kelsey Griffin, Charlie Richards, Tiffany Clare, and Emily Inkpen, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud.
Auto News Headlines.
The publicity event welcoming Varian, Isra and Ren back to the palace is dominating local news channels on Dex Island.
Oh yes? What are they saying?
A list of headlines. The president reveals his secret weapon. So that's where they've been. A mystery solved and a big win for Dex Island. They're back. The Dex kids are all grown up and ready to fight. Varian, Isra and Ren, the new stars of the Dex military.
The reporters were quite taken with them.
Yes. Well, they've not seen them since they were children, and there's been plenty of speculation about what we've been doing with them all these years. You were right, it was time to show them off.
Everyone on Dex Island either works for Dex Industries or is related to someone who does. In a purely sentimental sense, Varian, Isra and Ren are close to all their hearts.
It helps they're a good-looking trio.
I've been giving some thought to the various events in Dominar, how the three of them are received on the battlefield, their captures, etc.
Oh?
I'd like to investigate a new line of training.
Say what you mean, Tristan.
Varian, Isra and Ren are not only targets, but they're young, impressionable and inexperienced. They're also well informed about everything that happens here on Dex Island. Nathaniel, if they said too much, they could seriously damage the reputation of both you and this country. At this point, there's no knowing what they said to the rebels. Ren was gone for 2 days.
What are you thinking?
I could test them. It would be easy enough. Next time they're out, I could arrange for some of my agents to intercept them dressed as enemy soldiers. I could have them interrogated in a controlled environment, see what they say and give them feedback on their performance.
When you say interrogated?
I mean, I would use persuasive methods.
So you're saying you want to stage a kidnap and torture my children?
I can't see any other way to replicate the circumstances. If I provided them with coaching first, they'd know it's a test. I can't risk that. It needs to be authentic.
And you think this would benefit us long term?
The more we prepare them for what's out there, the better. Having them properly schooled in this could protect them as assets, and the company as a whole. We could get Devek involved. Let him monitor their physiology while under stress.
Word of this cannot get out, Tristan.
I can guarantee complete secrecy. We would transport them back here for the actual exercise. No international laws would be broken.
So be it.
Devek, I have a question to ask you.
Hello, Osa. Yes? What is it? Well, it's a beautiful ring, Osa, but I must say I wasn't expecting a proposal.
Nathaniel made the deal with North Chakra and they're paying us with stones and gold. I'm not joking. A crate of the stuff showed up in my office this morning.
That explains the earrings.
They are beautiful, no? Although the rest will go into our machinery. There will be no shortage of diamond edge blades here for years. Are you getting ready to start Varian, Isra and Ren's treatments?
The treatments have been delayed.
What did I tell you? Did Tristan get in there with a project of his own?
Yes.
I love it when I'm right.
You might not love why.
You're joking.
Apparently not.
And this is already
They're
happening.
on their way back to the assigned chambers as we speak. I'm on my way there now, so I can keep an eye on their vitals while they undergo the torture and gather valuable insights to add to my pain resilience research.
You already heard them enough in the name of science, Devek. Is this insight really necessary?
When I test them, they're prepared for it. They know no lasting damage will be done, and they're often intent on showing off to each other. It's all a competition to them, who can handle the most. Anyway, this will be a different environment. They won't be prepared, they won't feel safe, and they won't be worrying about how they look to one another. It's a rare opportunity to see the fruits of my labour in the wild.
I see. And Nathaniel has given his approval?
Yes, of course. It will be interesting, I have no doubt.
Will you be involved in the torture itself?
No. Tristan's agents will take care of that.
I see. Well, I will return to my diamonds, bombs and guns while you inflict more trauma on your living subjects. Perhaps I can cheer them up at the end of all this with a diamond-edged sword each. What do you think?
Ah, yes. Let me hurt them while you give them toys.
Oh, Devek, I want those children to love me. They will kill the rest of you one of these days, for sure.
And let me guess, we'll deserve it.
Do I have to answer that?
Goodbye, Isra. Oh, you're taking the ring.
Do not worry, Devek. I will make you a new microscope lens with it. You will love it.
Come on, Ren. Tell me, what makes Srivastava's generators work?
I don't know. Why would I know that?
Ren is doing well. He knows exactly how my perpetual generators work.
I know, Osa. We're targeting them with questions they can answer.
He's handling the pain and the stress better than the other two. Perhaps his past experiences have prepared him for this. Isra's reactions were off the charts until the agent strapped her into the chair. As soon as that happened, she seemed to calm down a little.
I wonder why that could be.
You should take comfort, Tristan. If Ren did this well in the mountains, our secrets are safe.
We'll see about that, Devek.
Are you sure there's no way for them to guess they're on Dex Island?
We're using technology recovered from other militaries. They won't recognize any of this equipment. There is nothing in that chamber to give any indication that they're here.
Isra, you can tell me more about the treatments. I know you can.
I can tell you Devek makes them separately for each of us. I can tell you they hurt like hell. I can tell you they hurt more than anything you've done to me so far, so maybe you should rethink your strategy.
Are they going to rethink their strategy?
Oh yes, Osa. Imminently. My agents have strict instructions. Pain and questioning has lasted a full day and night. I didn't expect it to work, but the next phase is more effective when the subject is exhausted.
And what phase is that?
Emotional persuasion.
You've been holding out on us, Varian. We know you know more about the troops, about the weapons, about the other soldiers like you. We know because your sister told us as much.
What?
Your sister Isra. She's a wild one, isn't she?
You don't touch her.
Oh, we've been doing more than that. Pretty little thing. Or she was, at least. We had to do something to stop her biting.
If you hurt her...
You'll what? Give us the information we're asking for?
I want to see her.
Oh, I bet you do. But unless you tell us what we want to know, we're going to keep having fun with her.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Oh, shame. I don't know how much more she can take. But we'll make sure she's alive at the end of it.
How far are you going to push this?
As far as I have to.
There's a word for people like you, Tristan. It begins with psycho and ends with path. You need to stop using the children as a way to get your kicks. It's actions like this that will turn them against us.
You talk about it like it's a certainty.
Any more of this, and it will be.
Isra!
Varian's readings have changed dramatically. He was exhibiting fear, but as soon as the interrogation method changed, his reactions have turned to stress.
Devek, I don't think you need to be taking readings to notice that.
They'll talk. You wait. The interrogators will go, come back, make further references to the welfare of their siblings, and all three of them will talk.
I cannot stay for this.
Yes? Oh, hello, Osa.
Nathaniel, I have designs for the new airship you wanted.
That was quick.
I started work on it a week after we launched Angel City. In truth, they were ready 3 months ago.
And what are you going to call this one?
We have Angel City already, and this one will be smaller, a little more agile and a little faster. I think we should stick with the theme, with the heavens.
The heavens?
We will call this new airship the Heaven 1.
That suggests there will be a Heaven 2.
There better be. I'm already designing it.
You take delight in spending my money.
I take delight in building things, not tearing them apart. On that note, have you been to observe Tristan's project?
I did, for 20 minutes yesterday.
He's still going. He's determined to break them, Nathaniel.
It's nothing more nor less than they could experience at the hands of foreign captors.
But we are not foreign captors. We are the people who raised them. Why are you smiling?
Osa, Varian, Isra and Ren are not your project. They are Devek's.
This isn't Devek's work. It's Tristan's.
I know. And I trust Tristan to train them and prepare them for what's out there. He's using the same training techniques on the children as he uses on his agents.
That is not so. His agents are employees. They sign up for the job and the training that goes with it. At this moment, Varian, Isra and Ren think that what's happening to them is real. And that is very different. No?
Osa, I am busy. I will go back and assess the situation when I'm not.
Very well. But I would not deprioritize it. We need them to trust us, Nathaniel. Threats and bullying only go so far. And they're getting older.
This is fascinating. Look at Isra's readings, Tristan. Sudden swings in cortisol as soon as the agent leaves the room. She's fine when they're in there with her now, but as soon as they leave...
She believes they're going to hurt her brothers. That upsets her.
I've been gone 3 hours, and you're still having fun.
Hello, Osa. Look at this.
Osa, I'm glad you're here. Ren is about to explain how your perpetual generators work.
Oh, really? Let me see if he remembers.
Well?
So far, so good. Wait.
What is it?
Oh, he's giving them the wrong calculations.
So it wouldn't work?
Better yet, it would blow up. Oh, I love that boy.
So, he's not broken yet?
No, but you did just threaten Isra. You knew he would tell you something, no?
I hoped he wouldn't. But I suppose he's done better than giving them the correct information.
It is difficult. Once they know the calculations are off, they only need to correct a few things and they will know how to build the generators. It is possible he's thinking to escape and destroy the base before he leaves.
Even if that's his plan, the information could have been sent to other places before then.
Of course, he might not care if it does. We have to accept that the children might value one another more than they value Dex Island.
Then why lie?
I don't know, Tristan. Devek, Isra has cut her arms and legs on her bindings. There's blood everywhere.
She's fine, Isra.
I'll have to teach them the right way to escape them for future kidnappings.
Kidnappings by us or by others?
Others.
All right, Isra. Where were we?
What have you done to them?
We're learning a lot. It's amazing how much a person can bleed. Even a person like you. If you keep the cuts open long enough. Cuts like these. You shouldn't have struggled so hard. Perhaps you can tell us how to torture your brothers. You know them so well, after all. I bet you know how to make them talk.
Of course, I do.
Care to divulge?
Varian, he'll tell you anything if you tickle his feet. And Wren can't stand atonal music. Play it to him for 5 minutes, and he'll be begging you for mercy.
I'll take it under advisement.
That's all I've got.
They're both anxious to know if you're all right. We've got the plans for Srivastava's generators from Wren, and Varian's been telling us all about the troops and weapons stockpiles.
You're lying.
I'm afraid I'm not.
I was raised by liars. I know what it looks like.
All right, Princess. How's this? Wren's being waterboarded as we speak. He's already been resuscitated twice. He's a fighter, that's for sure. Varian's lost his skin all the way up to his elbow. And there's a lot further to go. Am I lying now?
Let me see them. Please.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that. Not until you start giving me answers.
What if we make a deal?
What?
We could make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll join you. I don't care about Dex Island. You've seen what they've done to me. They use me. They treat me like a thing to abuse. They've done nothing but hurt me. I could be an asset to you, and I'd love a chance to pay them back for everything they've done to us. Take me. I'll work for you. I'm the best they've got. I can tell you that much. Take me and let my brothers go.
We could never trust you.
Do just one thing, and you can trust me with your life.
And what's that?
I have a chip in my back. It tracks me. With it, they can kill me at the press of a button. You remove it, and I'm yours.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Cut it out of me, and you'll know.
That's a very interesting offer. Why now?
Because I don't have any information for you. And it's the only thing I can do that might make you stop hurting them. Take me. I'll work for you. Let Varian and Ren go.
I'll relay your request.
Stop hurting my brothers. If one of them dies, the deal's off.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
She's lying, but the game has changed. Of course, any captor would be stupid to go for it, and I think she knows that. She's stalling.
Do we let it play out? Tristan, you don't know what to do.
It's a good offer. Can you imagine? Isra alone could change the course of a war. I didn't think she'd do this.
I'm surprised it didn't come from Ren. It's clever.
Isra's clever. Not your kind of clever, perhaps, but she's my kind of clever. I want to see what she does. We'll play it out, but I'll be on hand in case she makes a move.
All right, Princess. You're coming with me. I've got a friend here, and that's a loaded gun pointed at the back of your head. So you'll behave yourself, all right?
Just get my chip out, and I'm yours.
Isra, that's enough.
Tristan,
It's all right. It's over now.
you found us.
We never lost you. Come on now. Come with me.
Tristan, how did it go?
Devek's rehydrating her. She'll be fine. Now let's see how the boys take this next piece of news.
I've got some bad news for you, Ren. It's about your sister. I told you she wasn't doing too well. I told you if you didn't tell us what we wanted to know, she'd suffer. I have a viz file, if you'd like to see it. Feast your eyes on what you've done.
You have to be kidding me.
He speaks. It's about time.
This isn't real. This is a test.
I'm afraid that's wishful thinking.
I know that Vis file. It's Isra after she fell from the top of the assault course last year. She knocked herself out on a crossbar. That was when she broke her femur. You've edited it.
I don't know what you're talking about. But perhaps you can tell me more about this assault course. Or about your training in general. I'd love to hear all about that.
You already know all about that, idiot. And I know the picture because I took it. Her bone was sticking out through her skin, and I knew she would want to see it after Devek fixed her up. You've edited the file, but I recognize it all the same.
I'm sure this idea is making you feel better, Ren. But it's not the case. Your sister Isra really is dead.
So how were you torturing her? Because in that image, she looks in pretty good shape. Where's the broken fingers? Why isn't she naked? If everything you've told me is true, she would be. There's no way Tristan would allow these images off Dex Island. No way. Which means we're on Dex Island right now.
I can assure you the image is real.
No, it's not. This has been one big screwed up test. Give it up, Tristan.
Oh, the boy is clever, I did tell you. Wait. Oh, they've just shown the picture to Varian. Oh, God.
He's strong. The other two can break those bonds.
Look. He's just killed your agent. And there goes the other. Do you want to go in there and make it free?
Put a stop to this.
Nathaniel, it's good of you to join us. The exercise is coming to an end.
Give them their feedback, then line them up for treatment with Devek. They might as well recover from both at the same time.
Good idea, Nathaniel. One will take the edge off the other. Varian, are you alright?
I'm relieved it wasn't real.
How are your arms?
Shredded. They'll heal. I killed those people.
That was not your fault.
I
Those restraints were incredibly strong. How did you break them?
I don't know. I went blank for a moment. Everything was happening like it was happening to someone else.
You disassociated.
The same thing happened in Domina. When they tried to kidnap me, all I could think about was what happened to Ren, and then what happened to Isra. And I didn't realize what I'd done until after. There were bodies everywhere, Tristan. Everywhere.
It's a psychological response to extreme stress, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
I lost control.
No. You shed the mental constraints you have in place that would have kept you from breaking free.
So you're saying Ren and Isra could have done the same thing?
No. When they were kidnapped in Domina, they were drugged and paralyzed. Their situation was different. You were lucky there.
You're not angry with me for killing your agents?
No. That was my fault. Putting you in that situation was a calculated risk. I take full responsibility for what happened.
Did Isra and Ren kill anyone?
Isra came close. Ren realized it wasn't real before the experiment was over. Isra found a way around the situation as she always does, and you broke free with sheer force of will.
Did we fail the test?
There was no passing or failing, only observation. You three are intensely interesting, and much depends on how you could conduct yourselves when you're away from Dex Island. Of course you could sit in a room and tell us how you'd behave, but no one knows what they'd really do in those situations until they're in them. Which means we had to recreate the environment.
And Ren? And Isra? Are they okay?
Time will tell as always. The observations never cease.
I don't think I like being observed.
If it makes you feel any better, everyone is. We observe people all the time. It's a vital part of interaction. You observe your troops so you can get the best out of them. We observe you for the same reasons.
Because you want to get the best out of us.
Always. We all care about you very much.
Report download complete.
Let's have a look at what this exercise revealed.
I hope it's more than the extent of our lack of humanity.
It amazes me that you, the inventor of the Roan missile, can stand in judgment at a time like this.
I expect a lot about complex emotions amazes you, my friend. I'm just happy this is over.
Yes, and we succeeded in exposing their one fatal weakness.
Which is?
One another.
In episode 4 of the Dex Legacy, you heard Chris Gregory as Nathaniel Dex, Warren Graham as Tristan Crale, Annika Kordes as Dr. Osis Rivastava, Louis Watson as Dr. Devek Kam Elliott as Varian Dex, Kelsey Griffin as Isra Dex, Charlie Richards as Ren Dex, Tiffany Clare as Valentina Vardi, and Emily Inkpen as Auto, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud. The Dex Legacy is written by me, Emily Inkpen, and produced by Alternative Stories. If you enjoyed that episode, please like, subscribe, and comment. These small gifts from you mean the world to us and make the Dex Legacy more visible to potential listeners. If you would like more information about the series, head over to www.thedexlegacy.com. There you can find scripts for every episode and interlude, so if you like to read while you listen, you can. There's also a page dedicated to the cast and a whole bunch of bonus materials, including maps, a gallery of character portraits, and interviews. You can also sign up to the Dex Legacy newsletter for a secret link to me reading The Dark, a short story and prequel to the audio drama. If you would like to support the Dex Legacy series and team, you can at ko-fi.com/the Dex Legacy audio drama. Now we have a short preview of a new science fiction audio drama from Karen Heimdall, Cheka. The prologue will drop on the 8th of April, and you can subscribe now ahead of time, following links in the episode description. Here's Cheka.
Hi, Karen Heimdall here, creator of new science fiction audio drama, Cheka. Cheka tells the tale of the first woman on the moon, her daughter Cheka, and an Earth gone mysteriously silent. It deals with questions of loss, isolation, and what makes us human, as Cheka travels from the moon base where she was born in search of someone, anyone. Is she the only human left? Cheka's prologue will drop April 8, with Season 1 releasing fortnightly after that. Here's our trailer. I hope you enjoy.
This is Valen Solarin, engineering lead lunar mining, seeking urgent status update on, Earth.
Cheka, a science fiction audio drama.
Nothing has been heard from the Mars colony since before Earth went silent. Maybe they all died too, and all I will find is their bones. I could be the last human. I cannot stay. Trost?
Cheka.
Could you prepare the shuttle?
Affirmative. Long or short range journey?
Oh, long. Very long.
Velkommen. I am Hygge. How may I have the pleasure of addressing you?
It's Cheka.
Cheka, Russian for seagull. Call sign of Russian cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova, the first Earth woman
in space. Yes, my mother gave me that name.
Probably time you got to know some non-human people.
Oh, you mean like you?
Yes, I am a delightful acquaintance.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
You frightened her.
She'll get over it. She has other things on her mind.
Cheka, releasing 2022. For more information, please visit y2kpod.com/Cheka. That's CHAIKA.
Repeat. Priority communication to Moonbase. Get back to me and tell me this is just a glitch, all right? Please.